In 1790 there was born a leader among men. John Tyler was this hero's name, our president number 10. He went to school and studied hard, his scholarship was fine, and he became a lawyer in the year of 1809.
No wonder that John Tyler was our president number 10.
In 1860, John became a Virginia congressman. In the House of Representatives, he helped our country plan. Virginians loved John Tyler, for he had such pep and drive.
And they made him their governor in 1825. John Tyler was vice president in 1841. When Harrison died, John took his place to finish what he'd begun.
No wonder that John Tyler was our president number 10.
James Polk was his name, and we'll learn he was born
in 1795.
Now James served in Congress for old Tennessee. He served one term as governor, and then he ascended the presidency
in the year of 1844. Our folk made Polk 11th president.
He prevented a war with England, it's true, when he settled the Oregon fight. He then helped the Texans beat old Mexico, because he thought their cause was right. And so in the year of 1844,
they made him the head of the land. James Polk, James Polk, he was eminent. Our folk made Polk 11th president.
Now Zachary Taylor was just the man to help to win the war. He was born in old Virginia in 1784. There was no problem he'd put aside or ever try to shelve, and that is why they elected him our president number 12.
That Zachary Taylor, a fighting man, was our 12th president.
He entered the army in 1806, he knew just what to do, and soon he fought in the Black Hawk War in 1832. All rough and ready they nicknamed him because he was so tough, and in the fight for freedom, Zachary Taylor knew his stuff. And then in the war with Mexico, he led the victory. At the Battle of Buena Vista, he made all Texas free. The people honored this soldier's fame because he was so fine. They elected him
our president in 1849. It had to be, it was no accident, that Zachary Taylor, a fighting man, was our 12th president.
Millard Fillmore was a country lad who was born in New York State. In the little town of Summerhill, 1800 was the date. But he worked all night and he worked all day, and he became a lawyer that way.
So remember Millard Fillmore's name, our 13th president he became.
As a lawyer up in Buffalo, he acquired such a stature that in 1828 he was sent to the state legislature. Then to Congress he was sent, it's true, in 1832.
A 13th president he became.
In 1850, Zachary Taylor was president of the land, and Fillmore was vice president, and Taylor's helping hand.
When Taylor died, as was the case, Millard Fillmore took his place.
And 1850 was the date when Fillmore took the ship of state.
So remember Millard Fillmore's name, our 13th president he became.
A man named Franklin Pierce was born, and he grew up to be our 14th president. He studied law, and in the year of 1831, he served the Congress of his state. His record there was really great as Speaker in the House of Representatives.
And Franklin Pierce became our 14th president.
In 1837, Pierce became a senator, and then his fame began to climb as youngest senator of his time. He went into the army for the Mexican War. He went into the army back in 1846. Then to brigadier general's rank he rose, and he became our president in 1852.
A lawyer, a soldier, a man of great accomplishment, and Franklin Pierce became our 14th president. Born in 1791 was President James Buchanan. He fought in the War of 1812. For freedom he did plenty. He served 5 terms in Congress from the year of 1820. Just remember James Buchanan, our 15th president.
He served his country faithfully, made sure no one would crush her, and President Andy Jackson made him minister to Russia. When Texas fought for freedom, James Buchanan rallied the nation, and then when Texas won the fight, he sponsored her annexation.
Buchanan served under President Polk as a British delegate, and later on this man became our Secretary of State. There wasn't any problem that Buchanan couldn't fix, and he became our president in 1856.
Tip your hat to James Buchanan and his accomplishment. Just remember James Buchanan, our 15th president.
Yes, here is a song about a man with a heart as big as our whole nation. And he rose from the poverty of a log cabin to the presidency of these United States. And he kept these states united.
Now way down in Kentucky, in the year of 1809, on the 12th of February, there was born a man so fine. His heart was full of freedom, and his fame shall ever shine. Abe Lincoln was his name.
From a cabin to the White House, old Abe Lincoln worked his way with a kindliness and humor that the world still loves today. He became the 16th president of our USA. Abe Lincoln was his name.
In the year of 1860, when Lincoln took command, all the southern states were angry and they wanted to disband. But he won the Civil War and banished slavery from the land. Abe Lincoln was his name.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on.
Yes, we won our victory at a great price. On the evening of April 14th, 1865, at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C., President Lincoln was assassinated, and the Secretary of State sadly told the world, now he belongs to the ages.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on.
Way back in the year of 1808, a poor boy was born who grew up to be great. This boy, Andrew Johnson, knew what freedom meant, and in 1865 he became president.
He studied so hard that he won great renown, and soon was elected the mayor of the town. And then by the year of 1853, they made him the governor of Tennessee. The great Civil War had divided the land. He stood beside Lincoln as his helping hand. He fought for our freedom, he knew what it meant. In 1864 he was vice president.
Now, he became president when Lincoln was killed and swore that he'd keep Lincoln's promise fulfilled. There were mean men in Congress who wanted him jailed. They tried to impeach him, but their efforts failed.
In a world filled with hatred, Andrew Johnson was kind. He knew peace was good and that war makes men blind. And his last act in office in 1868 was to pardon war prisoners and so end all hate.
Yes, sirree, Andrew Johnson was clever and keen, and he became our president 17.